Dives off the roof of the hospital parking garage, crashing her car. She was badly hurt.
And tonight, local nurses say it's a prime example of exhausted frontline healthcare workers putting their own lives at risk after too many hours on the job. The story came to us as a tip. Boston 25 News reporter Jim Morelli got answers from the hospital in Jamaica Plain.
I really sympathize with the nurse, and I can certainly understand how it happened.
Nurses say what happened is a dramatic example of the effects of fatigue in healthcare workers. A spokesman for the Massachusetts Nurses Association confirms that a nurse did drive off the roof of the Brigham and Women's Faulkner parking garage. Boston police say they responded to Faulkner early the morning of May 17th and found a heavily damaged vehicle, part of the garage guardrail missing, and a driver with significant injuries, including broken bones. Mass General Brigham says they're investigating the incident. A source tells Boston 25 News it happened when an exhausted on-call nurse fell asleep with her car in reverse.
I don't think people realize how exhausting this job is.
Registered nurse Rebecca First retired from Newton Wellesley Hospital a few years ago after a 40-year career. She says the public underestimates the emotional and physical toll on nurses, moving heavy patients, the stress of life-saving procedures, and coping with death.
I mean, I have driven home from working nights with the window open, slapping my face to keep myself awake.
Nurses make up the largest portion of the healthcare team, but studies make clear that stress, fatigue, and lack of adequate staffing are having an impact on those numbers. The American College of Nursing recently reported that a quarter of registered nurses plan to leave the profession one way or another in the next 5 years.
It was a 22-mile drive for me when I worked, and I was exhausted. And you don't want to get into an accident. There's got to be a different way. There's got to be a different way.
In Jamaica Plain, Jim Morelli for your local station, Boston 25 News.